All right. Hello. Got the SNES Classic today, which is pretty dang cool. This is actually the first time I've turned it on. A lot of really good games on here. I was actually I looked online. They have all the game manuals Nintendo just posted to a website that you can download the PDFs. And for Earthbound, it's the whole entire strategy guide, since that was the instruction manual that came with the game. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Because that thing's rare. If you can find it, it's expensive. So yeah, I haven't played anything yet. I know you have to play the first level of Star Fox to unlock Star Fox 2, but I'll do that eventually. I figured, of course, to kick things off, the inaugural game I have to play is Super Metroid, which is, of course, my favorite game ever. So let's jump in and give it a shot. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much. So if anybody ends up watching, let me know if there's any problem with the sound levels. I think I have everything okay. These controllers feel really nice.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Gotta watch this sweet intro. This intro actually sets the mood really well. I love it. I just recently beat the Metroid 2 remake that just came out, Return of Samus, for the 3DS, and it was amazing. I loved it. Really, really good, tight mechanics. My only criticism of that was the environments aren't very varied, which I always felt like that's something that stands out in Metroid games is, you know, even on a single planet or whatever, you can always tell where you're at just by seeing what room you're in. Like you say, oh, I know I'm in this area. Which, you know, if you watch this stream of this game, that'll become pretty apparent. But in Metroid 2, and not to discredit the direction they went with it, they were true to the original by having the environments be kind of samey, but I just feel like that isn't as Metroid as I would like it to be. And it makes it a heck of a whole lot harder to memorize the game when the environments all look the same. You know, I'm sure you could. It would just be much more difficult. Alright, we're in the little first part here. Samus got the distress signal from the space station where she dropped off the Metroid hatchling, so go check it out. I actually streamed about half of this game a while back. Might have been earlier this year. I can't remember exactly. But I just never got around to finishing it, but I figured this would be a good opportunity to just try and sit and play through the whole thing in one sitting. So if you happen to watch that and I repeat anything about the game, it's just because it's been a while. But here I'm just getting hurt because there's a damage threshold that triggers his his escape. So we can get out of here. I'm definitely not a speedrunner of this game. Like, I do not have the the dexterity to be a speedrunner, or the finesse, I guess I could say. But I know the game pretty well, and I could get through it fairly quickly. The most often, actually, I mean, most recently played through this on the 3DS for the SNES Virtual Console on there. So holding a Super Nintendo controller again to play it feels a little different. Planet Zebes. So far, it feels great on the SNES Classic. One thing I ran into with the NES that I wasn't sure if it was just me or if anybody else had similar issues is that there was an audio lag. And maybe it was just my home theater setup that I was playing on. It's kind of hard to tell. Those sorts of things will drive you crazy trying to figure it out. But so far so good with this. It's so creepy when you first arrive on the planet. Just seems desolate. Very, very cool. I'm sure y'all can hear my fan and or air conditioning, so I apologize for that. Gotta be comfortable though. Hopefully I don't have any brain farts as far as my preferred route through this game. Wouldn't surprise me if I screw something up trying to commentate at the same time though. Oh, come on. There was another missile pickup to the right there, but I'm gonna try to be as efficient as possible. So I may skip some things unless I absolutely feel like I need to go get them. Which actually starting out with just 5 missiles will make things a little tougher at the beginning. But it won't be too bad. Ugh. See, there's my lack of dexterity coming in there. So I set my TV screen a little too close to me, I think. I don't want to try and scoot it back right now and mess stuff up. About to go fight the first mini boss. So we can get the bombs. Let's refill missiles though. So we can beat it somewhat quick. That's one of those things a speedrunner would never do. Never backtrack until you need to. Gosh, I'll watch some of the games done quick stuff of like people racing, doing races to finish this game. The skill of those dudes are something else. No missiles. Don't be stingy. You just shoot him. Blew his head off. And there we go. Oops. Oh, dang it. That was weird. Didn't give me any missiles back. Oh well. About to get 5 more once we go down here. Sorry if I end up mumbling too much. I always notice when I stream by myself, I'll start to mumble since I'm not really talking to anybody. Oh, damn it. Gotta have missiles to open the door. Noob mistake. Damn it. Hate wasting time on crap like that. Hello, Harvey McLeod. You're crazy. But thank you. Yeah, well, normally when I stream with a group of dudes, we'll do it in the living room, and I have the iPad up with Twitch. I think things are a little more delayed on there, but here I'm sitting by my computer, so I can have Twitch up on there, and yeah, it'll tell me like when you start watching, and I think it's a little faster with the chat. Get some missiles back real quick. Yep, Metroid's my fave. This one in particular. Dang it. Oh, nice. I've been meaning to replay through that. I love it. Ah, here we go. Ah. Shoot, missed that shot. Dang it, missed that one. I'm a little rusty. There we go. Oh yeah. This is pretty much the only game I can play like this, just know where to go for everything, since I've played it so many times. And it helps that it's short. I don't really have any other game memorized like I do this one. I love Symphony of the Night, but that one's a little harder to memorize. That is a big game. Plus that game's much more loose in the order you can do things in. Oh my gosh. Never had that happen before. This will make my cannon a lot stronger. Go down here and get the high jump boots, and go back up and fight the first real boss. Gotta kill that guy to open the door up here. I'm not that bloodthirsty. Okay. It's possible to get up there without the high jump boots, using wall jump. But again, I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not that good, and it makes the Kraid fight a little harder without it. Boss time. Shoot. Wasted a super missile. And another, and another. Dang. There we go. No missile drops. Damn. Back down to Nora Fair. Now we can go in the hot areas. Right over here. Dang it. Gonna see if I can do some decent wall jumps up here to go get a reserve tank early. It's not really needed, but there are some missile pickups too that are good to have. Kill this thing. There we go. Wow, first try. That surprising to myself. And gonna grab the wave beam early up here, which they make it look like you need the grappling beam, but you don't. Flip, dang it. That makes the beam even stronger. Dang, getting hurt a little too much. Here's a good spot to fill up on health and missiles though. This won't take long, I promise. Fill up the reserve tank too while we're here. So the only fight I get afraid of early on is the boss on the wreck ship. If you do it wrong, you can get killed pretty easily. At least doing it the way I do, where I'm not going out of my way for energy tanks early on. Just makes it a little more dangerous. And this is usually the first time I save, just because you're going through the room. I figure why not. Actually, it's the only time I save till the end, is anytime I'm passing through that room, which I'll do 2 more times. Here we're getting the freeze gun. So we can get the power bombs, so we can get the grapple beams, so we can go to the wrecked ship and get the gravity suit, and on and on and on. They remixed this song in the new Samus Returns, or Return of Samus, whatever they call it. Anyways, it's a really good remix. Oh, come on. There we go. While I'm here, got the power bombs. I'm gonna go back over and get another missile upgrade. If you time your jumps right, you can hop off these disappearing platforms before they break completely. Otherwise, you just have to wall jump up to the missile. Not bad either way. Alright. On to another mini boss. Crocomire. Oh, wasted a missile. Oops. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible. I don't know why I keep turning it off. Load up on health and weapons again. Okay. Not gonna get another energy tank before the next boss, so gotta watch my health. We'll get the X-ray scope on the way to the wrecked ship up here, which is really handy if you don't know where everything's at. In the new Metroid Samus Returns, they give you the scan option that kind of scans in a radius around wherever you're standing, and it'll alert you to any like blocks that can be broken in the walls and stuff. And it reveals the map where you can also see items, so it's really handy. What was that I said about watching my health? Dang it. I really better watch it. There we go. Got quite a bit back there. Actually, up here you're pretty close to Samus's ship, so you could always go back and get your health and weapons recharged there, but again, I like to be efficient, so try to avoid that if I can. It's probably quicker to get these missiles with the gravity suit, but oh, come on. I'm always afraid I'll forget about them on the way out of the wreck ship. So I'll just slog through the water and get them. This place actually kind of used to freak me out as a kid. It's kind of scary. Ghosts and such. The boss is a ghost, actually. In a sense. It's a space ghost. But not coast to coast. That was quick. Can't shoot him until he opens his eye. Makes him corporeal. This is the boss I'm afraid of, by the way. That can actually kill me if I'm not careful. Because if you shoot him with super missiles, which you notice I'm not doing, it does an attack that's kind of hard to dodge. So it's almost like you're taking guaranteed damage when you use it. You can dodge it. It's just it's hard for someone like me who's not all that graceful. Should be close to dead. Dang. One more round should do it. It's getting pretty red. Hello. Oh, hate when I do that. Dang, still didn't get him. It was literally one shot. This is the SNES Mini, actually, which I just picked up today. Pretty pleased with it so far. This is the first thing I've played, but it runs really, really well. I mean, like I said, this is the first game I played on it, and I would be very critical if this game didn't run well, so that's a pretty good sign so far. I think they did a pretty good job with it. And there's a lot of other good games on here. I'm still surprised they only put Donkey Kong Country 1 and not 2. Since 2's usually the more acclaimed one. Oh shoot, I missed something. Is it here? Here it is. Yeah, they said they're gonna have more stock through the holidays, so if you didn't get one today, I'm sure you'll easily be able to find one before the end of the year. Not that one. That takes way too long to do. Stupid robot. Forgot I have to kill everything to get through the left door too. Couple missile upgrades to get out here on the way to the gravity suit. could probably do it without writing all these things, but I'd waste more time if I messed up and had to redo it. Oops. Just a couple more things to head back into the wreck ship and grab. Then we'll go do some item cleanup on the way to Meridia, the water area. I said a couple more things to grab, but I think it's only one actually, if my memory's not failing me. Yeah, it's awesome. Finally get to walk through water without it slowing me down. Plus, it looks cool. Oh yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. I got it way back in the day when it first came out in 1994. And ever since then, it's become my favorite game of all time. I've played it many, many times. I'll just say I'm in my 30s. Yep, this is definitely one of the best games to have, in my opinion. do like to waste time to see the other alien down here, so you can save him at the end. Yeah. I know this game is probably pretty hard for kids. I know I got my big brother's help to go through it. We played through it together. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Actually, I remember the first time we played it. I think it took us like 13 hours to beat. And we definitely didn't get every item, that's for sure. Yeah, the X-ray scope helps a lot. Actually have the original strategy guide. I bought it shortly after I got this game. And so that's how I learned to find a lot of the items. Thanks, Pax. Wall jumping saves a lot of time. Yeah, I was horrible at it when I was a kid. I couldn't even really do the space jump very well when I was a kid. That's where it helped having my big brother around to help me with that stuff. Yep. Okay, hopefully I've done most of the item cleanup on the way down here that I could. I don't think I missed anything. Oh yeah, once you finally nail it, you're like, feel like a badass. I love the music in this area. It's so creepy. Ah, I messed that up. There we go. Now that took me a long time to figure out. Even with the strategy guide. I had a hard time getting it down. Yep. The telltale thing is there's one blade of grass on the floor where you jump up. So if you line up perfectly with that, you can get it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I probably never would have thought to do that. There is another entrance to Meridia, but yeah, breaking the glass is the fastest. Hello, Nasumi Yuki. Well, we're actually on our way to the water boss, so keep watching and you'll see. Definitely creepy. I love it. Ah, messed up. I don't know what I'm doing. I can wall jump up this one. Oops. Dang it. She didn't kick the wall. Wow. Skills are lacking right now. There we go. Come on, do the thing. Wow, what is he doing? Finally. There we go. Yeah, that's where having the guide came in handy, because we definitely did that from the first time. Makes this fight much easier. Yeah, I'm sure it takes quite a few shots. Yep, that's the cheap way of fighting it. Playing on a phone. Oops. Yeah, I guess it is kind of like a puzzle. Gotta know what to get to unlock the next area and all that. Oh, dang it. Wow, I keep messing up. There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, and Nasumi, this game took me a long time to memorize because there's so many of those items. Yeah, I don't know Fusion nearly as well as I know this game. Just a few more items to get in Meridia. And be done with this place. But I'll have to backtrack through this hallway a couple times. Yeah, the X Samus is really hard. Have to come through this area twice just to go down two of these sand traps. Dang it. We should just go this way. Making things harder than they need to be. One more time back around. Alright, now we can get out of here and head towards Ridley. Yeah, Ridley's really cool. The fight's not bad if you have enough power-ups, but I'd say he's definitely harder than the last boss. I don't know. I've never really attempted to do that. If you can, I guess that's kind of surprising. I take damage as much as I can early on for sake of time. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. If he drops the glass, I've never done it before. That's interesting. This music's so cool. And then it stops. Hey, David. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, dude. Thanks for the auto host, by the way. Yeah, I don't get on here too often. I don't usually like streaming by myself, but had to make an exception for this, of course. Pretty darn close to the end of the game. Just gotta beat Ridley down here, clean up some more items, then head to the end. God, it took me so long to figure out how to kill these guys. So you have to get them to jump kick you. Oh yeah, I always save the creatures. I feel bad if I don't. Dead. Just racking my brain right now trying to remember all the items that are left. Should be okay. But we'll know if I missed something because there's total 230 missiles, 50 super missiles, and 50 power bombs. So if you don't have that going into the last area, means you missed something. Here's like one of only 3 times I'll save. Or 4, if I save going the other way into that room. Ah, messed that up. Oh my gosh. I'm off today. Yeah, I think everybody should play this game at least once. Wow. This is the room where you fight Mother Brain from the very first Metroid game. She's sitting right here. think I'm definitely on track to have all the items, so I'm feeling better about that. With an AI learning project, like programming. Cool, cool. Alright, I'm definitely good for all the items, because on the way to the end, there's 2 missile upgrades and 1 energy tank. So that'll give me everything. What's tricky is getting both the missile upgrades in one pass. You'll see what I mean here in a second. So I have to fall right in the middle of these blocks to get both of them. There we go. I think I got it. As long as the blocks don't reappear before I can get over there. There we go. And that is every single item in the game. Now we'll go beat it. Yep, that was 100% right there. Thank you. Yeah, it's not too bad once you learn everything. What's not nice about this game is... Oh, thank you. The environments are so varied that once you see a room, you know, once you play the game enough times, you kind of know everything that's in it. The hard stuff is just knowing which ones to go out of your way for. And a lot of my choice in route is to save time and do as little backtracking as possible. Really should save my super missiles, now that I think about it. I like all the little sand creatures. It's like the Metroid drained them of life, so they just turn to dust. Like that. Now it remembers who she is. Yeah, man, it's always a good feeling. Now I'll use the last save point here. Ah. I think this fight's really cool despite being pretty easy. Yeah, it's really cinematic. Kind of makes you feel helpless for a moment. I have so much health, she has to do that a few times. Hell yeah. Such a cool moment. David. The best surprise. I love it. One of the best twists in any game. No! She killed my baby. Yep. The Metroid thought I was its mama. Oh, way to drop one last bomb, Mother Brain. It is, man, it is. Alright, Eligos, let's go get those creatures. If I can shoot the dang wall, my goodness. One last stop to make to save some friends. Go, little buddies. And there we go. Super Metroid. My favorite game ever. Thank you, thank you. Now watch after the explosion. There'll be a little dot that goes out to the right side of the screen from the planet. That's supposed to be the creature's spaceship. Because if you don't save them, you don't see that. Right there. Just one little dot. Clear time 1:41, which it's a little longer than that in real life time, because I think whenever you're going through a door or picking up an item and it plays the little jingle, it stops the game timer. Because let's see, I started this stream, must have been around 6, maybe a little after 6. But that's typically the time I usually end up with. I think that might have been a little faster than I usually do, even though I messed up a few times. Thanks, man. And thanks for sticking around and watching the whole thing. I'll let it go to the end so we can see the screen and the percentage and all that. Yeah, totally. I love that so much. And there we go. Well, once again, thanks for watching, y'all. That was a heck of a lot of fun. Maybe sometime soon I'll play some of the other games on this and stream one or two of them. But thanks again, everybody. Take care. Good night.